Hello everyone and welcome back to Comfortable English. My name is Sarah Comfort and I am so excited to have you here for today's lesson because I think so many of you are going to get a lot out of this lesson. I have been getting a lot of messages from people all over the world lately asking, how can I learn English? Or how can I improve my speaking skills? Or how can I improve my writing skills? I have gotten so many questions, and so I wanted to put together a little video with my 3 tips for learning English. In addition to my 3 tips, I also have a bonus gift for you, and I am so excited to give this to you because I think it is really going to help you learn English. I will link my free gift for you in the description, so do be sure to check that out. Before I get to my 3 tips, I do want to say that this video is not sponsored in any way. Any product that I mention, I genuinely believe in, and I think that using this will benefit you. So just want to let you know, not sponsored. I just want to give you resources that will help you learn. A lot of English language learners have difficulty with understanding spoken English, and I totally understand that. Americans talk very quickly and very casually. So that brings me to tip number 1 for learning English in 2018, and that is to immerse yourself in spoken English. What do I mean by that? I mean watch movies in English, watch TV in English, and even listen to music in English. A great way to start doing this is with movies. So if you're watching a movie, you could watch an English movie and put on the subtitles in your native language. This is a great way to start practicing listening to English, but with your language's subtitles still listed, you will understand what is happening in the movie. Once you do this once or twice with a movie, I recommend using English subtitles or using no subtitles to see if you still understand the movie and the dialogue in the movie. Some great movies to try this with are movies like Iron Man or Wonder Woman. The Breakfast Club is a good movie. I'll link some great movies for you, but definitely try watching movies in English. Another great way to immerse yourself is to also watch English television. If you speak Spanish, a TV show that I highly recommend and that I personally love is Jane the Virgin. This TV show would be great for Spanish speakers because about a quarter of it is spoken in Spanish and the other 3/4 is spoken in English. So it's a great way to get a little Spanish and also some English. Some other great TV shows that everyone can watch that will help you understand conversations in English, English slang or American slang. I can recommend shows like Friends or The Office or Parks and Recreation. Really, any TV show that you think you might enjoy, I recommend watching that. And just like when you're watching a movie, start using a subtitle in your native language and then slowly start switching over to using English subtitles and then ultimately using no subtitles at all. Another fun way to immerse yourself in the English language is to listen to music. Think about it. When you sing along to a song, you often end up mimicking the singer. If you listen to music in English and you start singing along in English, that is a wonderful way to help you with your accent. When I was getting ready to travel to France, a way that I refreshed my French accent was to listen to music in French and sing along. You will be amazed at how much this helps. I can't recommend it enough. Tip number 2 is to read in English. A great way that you can practice reading in English for free every single day is to read the news in English. You can use well-known news publication sites like the New York Times or even the BBC to get news articles. When you're reading these articles, what I recommend is writing down words that you don't know on a piece of paper and then going back and looking them up. When you read the news in English, you expose yourself to English grammar and to thousands of new vocabulary words. Reading the news in a foreign language can be really hard, but I promise that if you stick with it and you keep reading the news in English, it will get easier. Another way to practice reading in English would be to get an actual book in English. Now, this may seem very daunting or very scary. Reading an entire book in English? What I recommend to help guide you through a book is to also get the audiobook. Here's how you can do this. As you are reading, you are also listening to the audiobook. Think of it as someone is just reading the book to you. This is great for 2 reasons. Number 1, you are listening to hear how every single word in the book is pronounced. And number 2, in addition to hearing every word, you are also seeing how every single word is spelled. This will help you so much because you understand how to spell each word and how special spellings are supposed to sound. We all know that there are some words that are so difficult to pronounce, but if you have someone else say them for you, you will be more likely to remember how to pronounce very difficult words that you read in books. I'll be sure to link a couple of different books that I recommend you read and the audiobooks so that you can practice reading while also listening to English. And my third and final tip is to speak in English. So often when we are learning a language, we become really great at writing and reading in that language, and oftentimes it is very difficult to speak. I know speaking in a foreign language can be scary or it can make you really nervous, but I promise that if you do speak, you are going to notice that your reading abilities improve and your writing abilities improve. Because when you speak a language, you take all of your head knowledge and you apply it. Now, I have a lot of students who say, I don't have anyone to speak with or I don't have a tutor. That's okay. Something that I do when I am practicing speaking French is I will just speak to myself. I will make up a conversation about anything. Here's how it goes. Let's say I want to talk about going to the store. I will start having a conversation with myself. And let's say I get to a point where I can't remember how to say something, or I'm not sure what I'm saying is correct. What I do is I use something like Google Translate, or I just go to a dictionary and I look up the word that I'm not sure about, and then I write it down. I write down both the word in English, and its definition so that I remember it. And then I keep talking to myself. This is a great exercise to try if you don't have anyone else to speak to, because it's free, and if you make a mistake, no one will know. So those are my 3 tips, but I told you that I had a wonderful free gift to give you, and that is a word of the day calendar for 2018. Yes, that is right. I have made an entire calendar for you with a new vocabulary word for you to learn every single day. The way that you can use this calendar is you can print it off, and every day you look at a word, and if you don't know that word, you can look it up. If you look up a word, I suggest writing down the word in English, the word in your language, and also the definition. Because if you do that, you are more likely to remember the word that you learned. Again, this calendar is totally free for you. So I will have the sign up form to get it, and all it takes is a quick sign up and it will be in your inbox. So I have made a way for you to learn at least 365 new words this year. I hope you enjoy this calendar. And that is all that I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. If you learned something today, please be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!